Picture this. It's a dark, stormy night. You pull up to your Airbnb and boom, the guy from the hit movie It, Bill Skarsgård, opens up the door and says, "Yo, what's up? This is my Airbnb." Pretty wacky, am I right? Well, it happened to her. Womp womp. Our boy Billy Boy here booked the house on HomeAway, and this girl booked the house on Airbnb. Such a crappy app. Imagine giving a place for people to stay. What a hobgoblin. He made her tea, then she has to pee. Before relieving herself, she looks at his wallet to verify his identity. She gets out of the bathroom soaking wet because she missed the toilet. She's greeted by 2 mega pints of wine and some sensual lighting. Our boy Billy Boy is too much boy, let's get rid of some boy. So Billy book a home and Tess bond over Blue Essay, which is a movie that doesn't exist. Those posers. She tells him she's in town for an interview. Later they do a little flirtatious flirting while Billy 2 toes no feet, how does that work? Couldn't tell ya. Makes the bed and they go to sleep. Then the next morning she wakes up, but hold up, we missed something. Rewind, go back, reverse, undo, turn it off, turn it back on, Control Alt Delete, backpedal, backtrack, retract, hey Google, cancel that. Michael Cera wakes up in the middle of the night and her door, which was locked, was now open. She walks out and Billy Pissy Pants is having a nightmare. She wakes him up and Billy Crest 3D whitening strips said he didn't open her door. What a scoundrel. She wakes up and Billy, barely having a Netflix, having asked, how do you barely have a Netflix? Left her a note wishing her good luck on the interview. She walks out and notices she's not on Sesame Street anymore. She is now giraffe neck deep in Detroit. Her interview goes well and she gets the job. The interviewer warns her that the area she's staying in is kinda sus. She drives back home and a guy in the street chases after her while she tries to open the door. She calls the cops and they couldn't help her. She packs her bags for Paris and sadly there's no toilet paper. Looks like she's gotta use her hands again. Scrumptious. She scavenges unwiped for more toilet paper and ends up going downstairs. Hallelujah. Mission successful. She goes for a swift jog down the stairs to retrieve her riches and the sprint back up isn't quick enough because the door closes. Uh-oh. Open sesame doesn't work, so she sits her unwiped buns down in defeat. Gross. No phone, 1 key. I've seen this video before. She steps on the off-brand Home Depot bucket and looks outside. Grass. She moves a box, then changes her mind. She finds a rope and decides to pull it. What's on the other end of that rope?
We all know what's going on here. The kids don't know, but we do.
She opens a secret door and has common sense. She looks at herself in the mirror. Light bulb. She moves the mirror to reflect light into the room. Genius. She goes in, she turns on the light and sees Asmongold's room and his World of Warcraft bucket. On that wall is the remains of the last guy who ran out of toilet paper. She runs out and freaks out for some reason and sees Billy all hands on deck trying to save her. They exchange the key and Billy 2 phones, no numbers, rescues her. She wants to leave, but he's like, nuh-uh, you're staying. She says she saw a bed and a bucket downstairs and proceeds with wanting to leave, but a bed and breakfast isn't going to make Billy 10 fingers but doesn't know how to count turn away. Billy 123 eyes on me says the 2 secret words to calm down anybody. Calm down. He says since he doesn't see it, he doesn't believe it. This dude don't believe in Santa Claus. Billy Boy Ahoy wants to go downstairs to see the best room in the house and asks her to stay just in case he gets locked down there. Tess waddles her way to the door and asks if he can see the room and Billy No Bitches says yes. She yells out for him again, but he's as mute as the button on a Samsung, LG, Sony, Vizio, Apple, Banana TV remote. She stares at the gaping hole in the wall as the door creeps shut, but she puts a cuck chair in front of the door and uses her flashlight on her phone to look down the dark and narrow hallway. She begins to hunt for Billy Wet Willie and visits my room again. She does a sniff check and Billy buy one get one free isn't there. She hears Billy Micropenis yell so she continues down the hallway and finds a secret door that heads down into the descent. She yells out for him in a different octave this time, but he's on Do Not Disturb. She travels further into the depths of the dark past my timeout cage and keeps calling out for Billy 2 ears, no answer, and eventually sees him on his hands and knees crawling towards her. He said a third person booked an Airbnb down there. She tries to bring him out of there, but he says, no, Diddy is over there. Instead, let's go where I ran away from. Then Billy No Head meets a wall and proceeds to continue to have no head. Barbarian is a film? I think. I don't know. It might be a slice of cheese, but I haven't checked yet. Perhaps I'm too afraid to check. We'll never know. Barbarican cheese? Swiss? The world may never know. If you want me to butcher any other movies, let me know. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This was definitely one of the weirder videos I've made. If you haven't seen my last video, I react to the Kalki 2898 AD trailer. Thank you for 7,665 subscribers, and recaps are coming back. 2025 is gonna be my year.